These are basically where all the parties are at. Hey, Reflections. So, I said I was going to vlog every day. Didn't really happen again. But actually just was really busy researching. I really am getting into the rave culture because, you know, Terence McKenna talks about two things in a lot of his books, and that is rave culture, entheogens, and virtual reality. So I kind of just wanted to see why he gravitated towards rave culture, and to be honest with you, it was the most beautiful experience that I've ever had. I really can't just say enough on how beautiful it was to be able to trip collectively. You know, the bottom part was the rave, and I also told this to another reflection, but the top, the rooftop, was actually a space where people were like actually connecting and sharing ideas that were quite innovative. And I think this was just such an amazing experience. Could I do it every single week? I don't know. I don't really think so. But could I do it once a month? Absolutely. I could definitely see the importance of like-minded psychedelic individuals coming together in a forum to try and figure things out. Like, instead of complaining on how much the world sucks and, you know, how everything's going to shit, like, actually come up with ideas that will sustain us. And I did meet a lot of people that were into making their own entheogens and planting their own sustainable food, and just very awesome people. And to be honest with you, it was really like just meeting exact reflections of myself, and it was crazy, you know. And a lot of times I also felt like it was just divine, and it could have been the drugs or it could have been like it was actual thought of, you know, this being a very divine moment. And it was so funny because a few people that were actually talking to me had the exact same thought, and one of them actually said, I feel like you are meant to be in my life and I'm meant to be in yours. And that was such a beautiful experience, because that really just hit it home. And, you know, I was feeling that, they were feeling that, and it was just such a beautiful experience. I'm really lucky, and I keep on just realizing how lucky I am. You know, I met so many cool people that I really connected with, and I almost feel like I kind of found my tribe, my niche. And that was just such a beautiful experience, man. So awesome. And I realized that there are not, like, the ratio to men and women in the rave culture, it's very uneven. And like, I do really encourage women to obviously be responsible, you know, safety is first, but also, you know, just go into this and, you know, do this responsibly. And it's going to be such a beautiful experience. I can't say that anything bad happened to me. I went by myself, and immediately people were just so open, so loving, so sharing, so giving. And it got to the point where like they were sharing food, they were sharing water, they were sharing ideas, they were sharing love. I mean, it was definitely one of the most amazing experiences that I've had in a very long time. And that's why I love to connect with people. And it's just, wow. Wow. I mean, it's very different from going to like a club, you know. Clubs are just very different, kind of not my style. The people are there for all the wrong or different reasons. I feel that I am mostly to like, I don't know, maybe everybody's there for the same reason, but you know, I was just trying to be as responsible as possible. And gosh, I met the coolest people, and I kind of felt like Cinderella of like the psychedelic ball. It was quite just beautiful, and it's going to be a memory that's going to be imprinted in my mind for a very long time, and hopefully I'll be able to make more memories as awesome as that was, man. It was just wow. But yeah, that's basically what I've been doing, just trying to recuperate and just chill out. I'm gonna be chilling out with a friend today, a friend that I met, you know, at the party, which is kind of cool because, you know, you can help people out and you can connect with people and you could really make lifelong friends. And that was basically my goal, and it worked out pretty well. But yeah, that's really all I've been up to. Oh, I wanted to talk about a very, very weird lucid or third eye vision that I saw. It was very weird. So I was in like the trance state that I usually get to, and the weirdest thing happened. Comment below if you have any similar experiences with third eye visions. I started seeing like computer like coding, like programming, like the actual like when people are like typing in the code, and I was just like, what? And then I just like snapped out of it, because whenever I get excited or I start thinking about what I'm seeing, I stop seeing the visual. So that's kind of what happens to me. And it was just so interesting. Like that literally just made me think, along with my DMT experience of somebody plugging me out of the matrix. I mean, that really made me just kind of like take a step back and be like, where am I? You know, like what is the nature of this 3D reality? Where are we actually? It just, that was really just, it wasn't scary. It was just one of those moments where it just really makes you think, man. It really, really, really makes you think. So that's really all that's going on. You know, I just, my third eye visuals are just really picking up. They're really, really, really picking up, and I'm having more and more and more. Without, you know, a lot of psychedelic use, I'm on the other end of the spectrum where like I'm just very sensitive, and I like to just build up and start small and then take a little bit more. I mean, you could always take more, right? It's kind of like a recipe. You know, you could always put in more ingredients. Well, I could always ingest more entheogen. So that's kind of my way of thinking about things. Anyway, Reflections, I hope you're having an awesome, awesome, awesome day. Bye, Reflections.